feel like I don't even sound much obviously. I think I could die now.
Right.
Right.
He's like, I think
he's got it closed.
Bro, I can die.
Doing the whole.
He's like, bro, I'm a vegan. What's that? He's like,
I mean, not that you couldn't.
I got some regular soups too.
I feel like somebody come in here and be like, yeah, that combination gives cancer. What do you have to say about that? Try it. Somebody can come in here and be like, yo, that combination gives cancer. I'm like, where?
Good cancer.
Just keep cancer.
Right.
Doctors die from anything.
So did he get it or not?
Maybe there aren't some steps.
He actually did that. Sometimes he's kind of hard right here.
Stop playing with yourself.
Not my one.
You know when BET be putting BET be substituting words? When the party baby boy, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, that's what's up. But I'll hit you up because we're about to start the podcast.
We already started the podcast.
Alright.
You live, baby.
This is NVGA podcast, Northern Virginia Gaming Alliance. You heard?
I almost forgot what the other one was.
Association.
It don't exist.
It don't exist. It's dead, Bob.
It's dead, player. You already know.
You need two hands, big boy.
You need two hands.
He's like, I don't need two hands, balls on the floor. I need two hands.
You dead,
My T-Rex on.
We love, baby.
Ah. You have no type C
We
charge.
have our DJ slash soundboard manager.
On ones and twos.
Did you ever find it?
Yeah, I did. I got it. On ones and twos. Everywhere, you know. On the ones and twos.
Every time I get on the sticks, you know what I'm saying?
You monitoring chat this week, homie? With your superior phone? It's not superior because the iPhone is superior because my phone is out of date.
Is that joint on?
My last one was trash.
Sound on?
Your last phone was trash, but your phone before that wasn't that bad.
It was alright.
Admittedly, LG has a short life. That's terrible. Before it died, though, it was
Hey, is there
a chat?
He didn't ever send me an invite.
Cena.
I need this. I'm gonna put this whole thing right here, this whole fan in the front of my bus. Yo, I'll be cooking in the front, bro. It's delicious. Even if you wanted to know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, no, it's great.
Yeah, we're gonna die happy now.
Yo,
Yo.
Young Larry.
Long shot Lark.
Lark shot.
It said you were in his party.
Yeah, that was a joint I'd started earlier when I was back when I was in the crib.
Yeah.
Sticks.
He could have sent us an invite. So, no.
Long shot, you in there?
I know it's a game. Scope what game is this, man? Help me out. I know it. I'm just. Is it RPG?
Yeah.
I'm not
Long shot.
Another man, you said I'm be disappointed. What is it?
Yo.
Wake your bitch ass up.
I think something older than that. You sure it ain't got roots? For something older? Because I'm like, bro, I thought this job, I was hearing Sega Genesis for a hot minute. It sounded like, what's that game? That fire game on, I don't remember.
A little
It sounded like some of the boss fights.
A little bit. Hey, Larry.
What are we doing today, Pinky?
Yo.
You good over there? What you doing, man?
Take over the world.
I am now. I am now.
He's like, I'm not doing it now.
Right. He's like, good now. I wasn't 3 minutes ago. He's like, now I'm ready for that dog.
Camera flies over, you just see him like pushing the towel away. Like, hey guys.
Well, welcome back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yes,
Gents, you know what I'm saying? NVGA, back again. You know what I'm saying? A little unorthodox how we started. I'll be honest with you, the first couple minutes, I didn't really know we was live. So, kind of sitting here like, what they waiting on? But yeah, as you can see, like I said,
Man's way was in a conversation.
we're trying to build that consistency, so we're coming back at you again. Little late, little late, but we're still here. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. I am your host, Scoop23, to my left.
Sean 44, gotta have that consistency.
Right. To my right is my player partner. You know what I'm saying? Always mixing it up, stacking it up in the kitchen.
I'm in the refrigerator!
In front of me, you know what I'm saying? Paint extraordinaire himself.
Trey be dipping.
And then
You
in
put
the
the
remote,
room, say I'm a driver.
and then the remote section over the airways coming to you as a radio on the late night tip. Oh, it's
Long shot underscore long.
yes, sir.
Hey, Larry, you're tripping.
He's like, no, it isn't.
You speak up.
So, no, I'm not. How's everybody doing today?
Think about this dip.
Right.
Looks like so
To anybody that watches our podcast all the time, if you ever see us eating something that looks like some randomness, it's actually complete fire.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we're always just like, oh, man.
Yeah, that's why people are doing more eating than actually talking.
Right.
So get right to it. I'm gonna talk about this Call of Duty beta. It's finally out now. Most of us have played it. I know he's playing Destiny as always. So I'm not even gonna refer to him.
Yeah.
When was it trying, baby?
It's like
When was it trying?
right. Shun, I want to hear your thoughts. Beta, now that it's officially live, and we have more to it than just a 2v2 joint like that. Compared to last time.
Truthfully? I mean,
Speak on it, brother. Drake.
I feel like
The guest chef needs your attention. Special guest. I said, sure.
This
Who's Cardi back?
Bruh, I was only grabbing one. Like, I don't need to grab them all. He's like,
my thoughts on the beta, truthfully, like when we played the 2v2 the last time on PlayStation, it felt really good. But I think because it was in a setting of 2v2, and now that I played it where there's like way more people, I'm almost like, the time to kill is almost like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be quick, but it feels instant sometimes, and I'm running files 120 up, 120 down, and I feel like I'm having some type of slight delay. Cause like, I don't know, man. Like I come around the corner and I feel like I saw that guy first. I started shooting shots, and then his kill cam be like, yeah, you only shot me like once. I'm like, nah, bro. I was running around with the.
Not your donut, boy.
I forget which gun it was, but I had the LMG. So I'm running around throwing 100 shots down range. on cat. I will admit, I was destroying cats with that jump. I started doing a lot better. And if you remember the old school call, MW1, MW2, remember a lot of times you had to earn the good gun first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then get your playstyle and get all your equipment, and then you would be good. And once I got that gun and I got all the extra equipment to go with it, I was doing a lot better. But it was like the way the maps are made, they're made like beehives. Somebody come at you from 6 different ways.
Yeah.
And someone is always camping.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Always.
Like
let's say you run around the map, right? You're like, I ain't find nobody, right? And out of nowhere, some guy is like sitting up in his house. There was this one guy, right? Me and him were playing. This one guy, he would get killed and run to the same spot to camp, right? Because there's so many different directions that you can get shot from. You're watching everything. Everything has to be watched. Niggas is crawling out of holes, literally holes in the wall. And so this one guy would jump over there and he would get off 3 or 4 kills just because we're trying to pay attention to all the other people. With the maps that they have, sniping is not real, like at all, really.
Shit, I was about to say
there was like
Friday.
It was like a few guys who would, a Friday.
And they were running and gunning with the sniper like it was a shotgun.
Truthfully, I felt like after playing it, there was really only one way to run. Ghost.
Hey, I need Ghost.
You didn't have to have a silent weapon, but because you would lose a little bit of power, and that actually did hurt. But like, you have to run with Ghost. Like, I felt like I can't play the game without Ghost now because it's like that. You slid on the radar for a split second, and that's enough information. And the other thing that's different, which I thought was hilarious, I used to dominate Modern Warfare 2 because nobody ever paid attention to the radar. So I would literally roll around sweeping the whole map.
One-eyed cat.
And now cats literally pay attention, so I can't do that anymore.
Sauce dip.
It's fire.
Sweet and spicy Doritos.
Yes, sir. It's mandatory. You have to have it. With your ugly ass.
Right.
With your ugly ass.
Go on.
No, I mean, I still think it'll be good. I still think it'll be better than a lot of jumps that came out afterwards.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say this, right? My favorite was MW2. Mostly because I didn't get to play MW1 as much. But I do think the best Call of Duty was Black Ops 1.
I was about to say.
And I don't think it's
Are we talking overall? Or are we talking campaign?
overall, like
talking
multiplayer wise, I think the best one was Black Ops 1.
With the bouncing, no.
The balance, everything felt good.
No, Black Ops 1 wasn't. What was the one that Treyarch made with one with the bouncing babies?
Well, Treyarch makes Black Ops, but that might have been 2 you're thinking.
So that might have been Black Ops 2.
You don't remember that? Little round joint. It was set back in like the Hitler days.
You said the Hitler days.
I don't remember.
And the bouncing betties, you could set it in the ground. The whole thing was on the ground.
Yeah.
Like Claymore, when you walk past, you see it like, oh shit.
It'll spin right up.
But
The
bouncing Betty only had the stem, and if you hit the stem,
It kicked up. Yeah.
so if you was running like,
They had that in Modern Warfare 1. Black Ops 1.
but yeah, I think the older style Call of Duty, like back in like World War I, World War II days, those are my favorites because it gave you a peek into like. Got a little bit of a history lesson too.
Yeah, see, I'm more of a modern weapons type of guy, so I prefer the modern.
Admittedly, I am so glad to have my FAMAS back. Although it wasn't like level 23 when you were in my Fed, so I don't even have it yet in my custom loadout.
I'd probably say that's the only reason why I do like Modern Warfare, because you get the modern weapons.
Yeah.
But
And they got the scar.
at the end of the day,
They do have to.
Yeah. You can get wet up either way.
I don't like it.
yeah, Tommy gun.
I don't think you're gonna like
Okay,
it.
Tommy gun. And that's World War II, right?
Mm-hmm.
That joint was fire.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Call of Duty World War II.
World War II.
That was before the Black Ops.
No,
No, that was
Yeah, that was after.
It was after.
Mhm.
I remember when it came out like
Yeah, that was only about
2 years ago?
2, 3.
Didn't we all play that?
Yeah. I know I played.
Oh yeah, that was the one that recently came out. Yeah.
I bought it.
He's like, I purchased.
No, he's like, no, I was carrying it.
Now everybody plays.
I got that, but I'm like, I didn't say.
Everybody pay very close attention to one go shorty over here.
Look.
One go.
My man said, I bought it. I'm like, I said, did we all play it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree with some of that. After I started playing it on Thursday. One thing I don't like about that joint.
And that's not what I was.
The compass.
I said, you ever thought about flipping that bald man's chair over? King's like, I ain't did. Why?
How do you feel about the compass?
The what?
The compass. Instead of the minivan.
Hey,
Compass up top.
my man, One Eye Pat said,
I don't like that shit.
why aren't the other two
wouldn't even
eating healthy? Don't they realize that this is a self-inflicted damage?
Tell him I said thanks for the view. You were saying?
Did you feel that tick mark? Oh shit! Oh man!
Hell point.
He think I'm big cause I eat. I ain't big cause I eat. Big cause I'm lazy as shit. I eat way too late. I do eat some bad. It's not.
Yeah.
Look,
But anyway, back to
that's the
the
first
topic.
thing I ate today, bruh.
Back to the topic.
First thing I ate.
How do you
today,
feel
bruh.
about the compass?
All I've had is water. Compass? I don't give a fuck about the compass. It's trash. It's whatever.
It is trash.
And the fucking kill streaks. Oh god, the fuck? Why are they so high? They're like 4. It's like 5 kills or some shit. You get like a fucking.
Nah, the UAV. You know what? I had hard line on. I mean, not hard line. I had
Something that gives you one kill less.
Yeah.
Without that perk, that gives you 1 kill less for your kill streaks. A UAV is now 5. Kills.
Yes.
In a game where you die so, I'm talking like a dude shot somebody and slid past me and one of the bullets hit me in the head. I died. That's how fast you died. I mean, I know it stands a headshot. It makes sense.
I got a quick question for you.
Can I get that?
Now that
What's that jump?
now that you're playing the beta, what if you could take any gun from any game that you play and put it in Call of Duty? What would it be?
If you do what?
Any gun from any Call of Duty and put it in the beta.
No, not just Call of Duty.
game.
Just
Any
any
gun. Any gun.
Oh, any
Oh, you
gun?
said from Call of Duty.
No. I'm saying
Any gun in general.
Period.
any gun that you played with. Period.
Right.
In this new Call of Duty, what would you put it in?
Oh, the Needler from Halo.
On the whole list now.
No, I was actually about to say that. That was
I know why you did.
Oh, you ain't trying to never run out of no bullets, son.
Let me think.
No reload is what's good.
Oh yeah, that too. Sure.
Like,
Just be dead.
You know what I would use? I would probably go ahead.
no, you go ahead, cause I'm still thinking.
I would use.
He's like a
without-
sword.
Yep. But a specific one, because I wouldn't even have to get near you, and every time you die, my ammo would just come back. Yep.
The what?
It's a fucking, ain't even a regular sword. It's like the nigga super.
No, it's not a super.
You know what super?
No, I'm not talking about the super. I'm talking about the void joint. You just bend the corner, I just swipe at you. You're on the joint
I know what
as you go around the corner. Like, oh, you getting away? Smack!
He's like, come back here.
Come back here.
You
If
know
it
what?
had to be a gun, I do have a gun though.
Okay.
He said,
If it had to be a gun, I would use the I can't think of what the name of it is. It is a Destiny gun though. The joint that sounds like something off of Mass Effect. And then you can change every time you reload. It changes Borealis sniper off Mass Effect.
Okay.
Or from Destiny, but it
Oh,
sounds
I
like
would
Mass
take
Effect.
that other
Every
shit.
time you reload, it changes the
Destiny.
bullet type.
I got it. I got it. I'll be that dick. This is Call of Duty. You die pretty fast. Alright. Let me go ahead and get that meter multi-tool job. That meter, baby! Max stop. I'm just like tap, 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 tap. You like, yo, bro, that's not fair. Stop. The accuracy, the precision. Ooh.
Oh, we can get out a second.
That's a whole lot of damage.
Oh my god.
right.
That's a whole lot of damage.
Today's episode is sponsored by Doritos.
Shout out to Doritos.
Chef Jojo Dip.
I got 2 options. Either one, I'm gonna go with my first. The merciless, because you know you get 2 weapons.
Oh, true, okay.
I'm going with the merciless.
And
The unholy hellbringer.
Bruh.
Hold
He got
on.
all type of MG.
Hold on. Right. You know what? Hold on. If we been 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
I said 2.
I might as well hit him with the
I said 2.
Destiny 1 Thorn.
Oh.
I'm gonna fuck you up, and if you survive, you gonna run around the corner and die anyway.
Oh, you thought you got away, cuz?
Blah, he's like,
You thought you was the smartest?
No. Right.
I'm the smartest man.
Exactly.
Hold
Too
on, son.
funny.
That's funny.
One-eyed cat is going ham.
That's funny.
Yeah, I seen his joint. I seen the
He
chat
said,
thing popping up.
your lack of movement to burn calories is the culprit.
I said that.
The way he
I
said it.
don't
It's
deny
so
that.
straightforward, yo.
I don't deny that.
It's so
He said it.
straightforward.
Like my problem is I eat the wrong things.
I feel like he's like narrating. Cause like if when you read it, the vibe it gives off is like some Morgan Freeman shit. It's like to defeat, you just have to take food and less. The who? Oh, they gone, baby.
That's my cue to leave.
I got some more of these though.
That is my cue to leave. I'm out.
But
He should have mixed it.
yeah, one-eyed cat, you wild, bro, or whoever you are.
Right.
I'm not gonna hit nobody with that. It's in my genetics. I'm not big. I'm just big, bro.
I didn't choose this. I was born this way.
My brother got all the metabolism speed. I ain't
Hey,
getting
Larry, you fired.
Yo.
legs here.
I forgot he was his.
I didn't. I was waiting on his answer.
What are you
He's
talking
like,
about?
I'm
I'm about to
here to
fight
watch
Rip
the
Van Winkle for the past 20 minutes. So,
He said he was
losing
like,
battle. Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, you playing a game?
You playing wrestling?
That's a reference to sleep.
It's like,
Oh, and by the way, as for the gun, Saints Row Pimp Game. Give me that. One shot kills. That's what I want.
What gun?
The Saints Row Pimp Game.
Hey, that'd be tough.
that's funny.
So
Hey,
instead
one
of,
eyed cat, see what I said back to you, bruh.
instead of the instead of like the nuke, if you get like a 15 kill streak, you get whatever gun.
One of the
That was
joints he
tight.
said, he was like, I did.
Yeah, I would tell you,
I
I would mess with that.
Come around the corner with the merciless.
Taking your food, taking
Yeah.
So I
Gone, like, and then even if they try to run away, they
in order
get
to
caught.
defeat you, I would just take your mom for free for the remainder of your life.
Good lord.
You ever seen your mama get tag teamed by 2 fat guys?
Throw some right back.
Hear me? Hear me?
Oh my God.
You ever seen your mama get tagged by 2 fat guys?
And so Tyrone said the biggest issue with Modern Warfare is the maps are too open.
The maps. That's what I was basically saying.
Yeah.
Because the maps are so open, and because people already have a habit of camping, like you pretty much. That's why I said it's a beehive.
So let me ask you this.
And it was only like a few maps in beta.
Do you think they did this because of the current trend of the battle royale and how quick it is?
Quick as in.
As
pace
like
of
the pace of battle royale is like it's not really that tactical. It's like when I see you, it's on sight,
Yeah.
and I can see you.
I mean, Call of Duty's always been that way, though.
It could be.
That's
You could
space shooter,
consider it that way, but
I just feel like the map design, how they made it, they just made a lot of entry points in every single, part of the map as far as, buildings and all that. Like, one little building literally might have like 5 doorways in it, you know what I'm saying?
No.
So, to
one
me,
building literally has. Okay,
That's
there's
supposed
one.
to actually make it easier to infiltrate than for campers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing.
It
It's like
doesn't do that.
You would
That's
think
not
that,
what happens.
but it's like there's
It
still
actually
a
makes
lot
it
of people
easier
in
for
that
campers.
joint that are sitting in
It
corners.
makes it easier.
How? They got 5 entry points.
If you run into a building, the building has 2 doors,
It
right?
makes it easier.
Okay. You run into a building. There's 5
First of all,
doors.
if you're in a building and you kill me twice in the same spot, I'm throwing grenades in there.
Okay.
It's a throwing grenade.
I agree with that.
Concussion.
You don't know
when you try to run out.
what area they're going to be in because they can come from any direction, which is fine, right? Because you would not know that in real life. But the problem in the video game is the fact that, like, first of all, if I'm camping and I killed you and I know you're gonna come back at me, I'm not gonna be in the same spot. And as soon as you walk through that door, I'm gonna blow your shit out again.
Right.
And then you going, nigga, I might even move back to the spot I was the first time. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until eventually you be like, I'm not going in there, fuck that shit. the problem that it creates. So like, okay, here's a good example, right? There's one building that has 4 doors on the bottom.
Yeah. Right.
And 2 doors up top.
16 catch-up.
We were literally playing, and I got killed. My whole squad got killed, and I was like, what the fuck happened? I look at the kill cam. This nigga was in the rafters. Like, he's in the rafters shooting us, and we didn't know because it was like too late because of how fast you die in the game. But like,
so you think it's way different from the alpha? Was it the alpha?
I think that
I wouldn't necessarily say way different. I mean, it's obviously it's a lot more faster and it's more chaotic because it's more, you know, it's the regular mode. It's team deathmatch, domination, big team domination, headquarters, shit like that. But it didn't feel exactly the same. But like the weapons and all that, for the most part, those feel pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? It still looks good. You know, still runs good, all that.
So you think there was a major difference because other people weren't using the same gun as you?
That too, which is always, you know, it's always a difference. You know what I'm saying?
83rd is camping.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, like I said, that's niggas.
You always
people.
got campers.
Exactly.
No, but it encourages me. So like, let's say.
I don't know if I would use the word encourage.
MW2, hold on, MW2, right? Let's say you're sitting in a building, right? MW2, it was usually only 1, 2, it's like usually 2 or 3 entries at most, right? If you're camping in there, you're usually waiting for people to come by, but somebody's gonna usually come in there and stump you out, and they're gonna kill that spot for camping, because there was only 2 ways in. You know what I'm saying? It did make it easier for campers to kill anybody who comes in there, because it's only 2 doors, but you already know how to handle that nigga because he's usually only 1 or 2 spots. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you can literally like, I don't even know where he's at. I know he's in that corner. I'm just gonna throw this grenade off the wall and kill him, and that'd be it. He's done. You know, he might go back and you're gonna pub stump him every time he's in there, right? The problem with there being so many entry points now is the fact that like people are scared to move because they're like, I don't know which door he's gonna come in. I'm just gonna sit here in a corner, or I'm gonna lay down, or I'm gonna sit up high. And then it's like, not only did you add multiple doors, not only did you add multiple doors, but there's a verticality to it too. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking left, right, back, forward. You're looking left, right, back, forward, diagonal, up, down. Like, somebody I literally came out of a well and murdered a group of people.
Like in the Pennywise.
I crawled through a hole in this.
Mario with the cat, Mario with the AK. It's me.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing on this new Kenny, dog. My man was sitting here looking like he just got finished doing like 30 chest presses. Right? He was excited the way how his chest looked. Yeah. He like, they don't know nothing about this. Chest work, baby.
My man's name is Guy with both his nuts. He said, what does NVGA stand for?
Northern
Virginia Gaming Alliance. I didn't see that.
Is there?
Guy with
Yep.
Bro.
As this channel grows and as the podcast grows, we will be hosting the biggest gaming tournaments on the East Coast that you've ever seen. Speaking into existence.
What's up, Kenny? What you need, man?
I was thinking something to drink, but I forgot I had chocolate milk in my cup. Ain't gonna happen.
Right. Ain't gonna happen.
Whatever, water, food.
But yeah, overall,
Give that nigga Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
he's like, get him some lemonade. Diet preference.
He needs to cool down his entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, overall, I feel like I do like it. Like I'm gonna buy it. The main things for me that I don't like is I don't like the concepts that's just trash. They need to bring back the mini map, like all the other joints.
They do have it. It's just
it's only with the UAVs on.
it's only when the UAV's on.
Anybody that's in the chat, did any of you guys play the beta? That's the real question. Because I want to hear what y'all have to say.
And then I feel like the assault rifles need a little bit more work. But other than that, like I'm Gucci with it. I like it a lot actually. So, like a lot.
Where is it at?
So did you play? Oh, y'all played together, right? What's your take? Were you day one or not?
Yeah, I'm good, buddy.
He's like, you already know, baby. He was like, where'd that cream filling come from? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm day one.
Day one. Sean's day one.
I am day one, which means you're day one.
Right. Guess I'm day one then.
No, I do think it's still a day one cop because I mean, like, even if you're like, oh my god, like, Team Deathmatch doesn't feel all that good, which is true, because I actually didn't like Domination more. It was weird. I didn't like the whole Domination.
I like Team Deathmatch, but I've always preferred Team Domination.
Yeah, well, I like Domination more this time around.
Domination
but
is what?
That the 2v2 mode,
Hold down.
the 2v2 mode is just so great. You hear me? The 2v2 mode is just so great that like I'm kind of set on that because like I feel like for some reason I did feel like we didn't die as fast in that mode versus in this mode it was just like a nigga breathe on you. I mean I'm talking one dude ran up on me. One dude ran up on me throwing them shots out, cuz. So God, I'm gonna die. Tap! Oh, he did. What happened? Yo, I melee this cat, right? You can get perks or certain attachments that make your melees instant kills. I didn't even realize my jump was set up that way. Which also got good because so basically naturally you gotta
Oh, Hypno said they added the map back without UAV. Thank the Lord.
What?
Oh my God! I said Hypnotic said they added the mini map is back without the UAV. Thank sweet Jesus.
I don't know why they took it away. That was dumb.
That compass.
Real quick, if you're just joining in, welcome to NVGA Podcast Player. You know
Now, I actually do have a question for you. Do you plan on downloading the beta? Because you know the beta is also next weekend too.
And it's open on every platform.
Yeah, it's for the week.
So
But it's open.
So there's only a few hours left today before.
Nah, it doesn't end until tomorrow. It ends tomorrow, like at 1 or 2 o'clock or something.
I may download it.
Yeah.
I think it still doesn't have a hard drive. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why haven't you gotten a
I was wondering. I was like, it's free. I'm like, why does the nigga hesitate? That makes sense. He don't got no space. That's why he
It's like
hesitates.
36 gigs too. Isn't it like it's like
Hey, when does the open beta come out?
Yesterday. It was the
No, I
beta
mean,
actually started. Go ahead.
Right.
No, I was about to say, wait a minute, you said there was some beta next month, right?
Yeah, there's a beta next weekend too.
Right.
I'll definitely download that one.
This week was just a place.
Whoa. Wait, what?
No, what? Wait,
what? Larry,
I said I'll download that joint.
you gonna download Call of Duty beta?
Yeah, so I can so I can be on this conversation next time.
I ain't downloaded neither.
For the sake of podcast.
Yeah, but you play shooters though. Or you play first person.
Just for the sake of the
Larry plays
podcast.
first person, so I'm
Real
like,
quick, what I was saying.
Just for the sake of the podcast.
nah, I got you.
What I was saying earlier was, if you are just joining us, NVGA Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Trey be dipping.
Skill 23.
One go, Joey. Son 44.
And if you notice, we have one more radioed in from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Long shot _ long.
My man.
Sometimes we have him just audio, sometimes we have him up on the laptop.
Picture.
Yes, sir. But
Yes,
welcome.
literally you picture.
Yeah, we do talk about mostly gaming, obviously. Sometimes we talk about current events, music, whatever's going on.
Mostly rap.
It is a one-eyed cat. It is reinforced by a frame. It's a frame that your mom bought. She bought that last night. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Good.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So tell your mom I said we appreciate her. All her benefits. You know what I'm saying?
We do read the comments
She's a
and we
lovely
do
lady. You know
respond.
what I'm saying? She got all the funds on deck. Anything you need. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you better save me a plate when I come over for dinner tonight. Have my spot ready. Tell your dad to
I'm
move.
flying around
Make sure my
town
spot is
next
ready.
week,
You know what I'm saying? Because you already know when I step in, I'm the real man of that house. You know better than that.
Tell your dad to move.
I did not have sex with Kate. Now, you had sex with Vice too? No, correction. I did have sex with Kate.
I was like, yeah, I got some time today.
And then when I was dead in the corner crying with the camera.
Time today.
That's me in school. Take turns with his mom and his dad like. playing.
That's terrible.
But
Come on, Mr. Pro Show.
My table, I'll tell you, man, high school, my table's the wrong table, man. If you ain't had no strong type of mentality, sit your ass somewhere else.
right, go to the back.
That's literally all we did the entire time. Just
Slow it
crashing
down.
on people.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they was all around the table like,
One go.
and look, he walk in like Superman, like,
Ball back. Ball back. Ball back. They slam the milk cartons and shit.
it's like, yesterday I did 1 carton, today 2.
Nah, they did challenge one time to see if they gave up like 5 milks. Like, yo, go ball these chunks like back to back. And I was like, that's all. I was like, yo, they was like,
Alright, continue. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, also too, by the way, next week when the beta resumes next week, it will be open crossplay. So Xbox and PC cats will be on as well.
Oh, they're doing
Crossplay, yeah. And crossplay will be enabled next
he'd
week.
be like,
So,
my head's bald.
so you already know. You know what I'm saying?
It starts what, Friday?
Yes.
The 21st, whatever the 21st is. I think it's.
Actually, no, I think it starts the 19th. I think it starts on Thursday.
Thursday?
Now, I think that if you pre-ordered, it starts on 19th.
Right.
But the open, everybody can join starts on Saturday. Same
Saturday.
Same as this week. Right. So
Oh, they didn't start until Saturday?
for open, like I said,
If you pre-ordered, you had access to it on
That's why I was
Thursday.
telling y'all in the chat, like,
Just go ahead and pre-order.
Now, here's my issue with the beta.
go.
You put in all that work, and let's say you even
No, it doesn't cross over.
prestige. Yeah,
It doesn't cross
and then when the game actually releases, it's like,
Well, here's the thing. In the beta, there's a level cap. Like, the first 2 days, it was capped at 10. I think now it's capped at 19 or 20. So
Not
you
20,
wouldn't.
because I think I'm like 20.
So you wouldn't even get that high.
21.
Yeah, you wouldn't even get that high in prestige anyway. So you're not. You are putting in work, but you're not putting in that much work.
They also speed up how fast you level.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm about to
it's
say,
not
out.
outrageously fast, but it is faster than normal, I would assume.
I mean, it's more so like if you want to try it out. I mean, I know most of the time.
I mean,
specifically.
I know you're like, oh, progress and everything
but
like that, but I got a question for you. Would you rather know the guns or not?
that too.
Sound
well,
like
see, if you're a young prodigy like me,
round one, fight!
yeah, I come out with anything. Eagle, P2020,
You like scissors.
you know what I'm saying? Basically,
Butter
Bruh.
knife,
Bruh,
Stick of
writing pen.
right pen.
bruh.
I'm dodging bullets.
Right.
We
Straight
all
heel.
know how you play. Leroy Jenkins! So what happened, man? Hey, bro, man, I ran there, man. I didn't even know it was gonna be like 4 there.
I know, right? That nigga Trey, he is Leroy Jenkins. Like, I'm like, oh,
But
shit.
9 times out of 10, I come out victorious.
Hell, like, he just ran in there.
I played Apex with you. 9 times out of 10, you're dead on sight.
He just ran in there. I love it. He just ran in there.
I'm like, damn it, be good bait.
My man John. Hey, that's what he did, though.
I ain't gonna lie, before a certain person got good, that's literally how I treated him.
Well, that's what he wanted to be. Like, he really wanted to be big.
I already know what that's about.
I knew them Call of Duty days. I'd be like, either him or his other. Like, go around that corner. Damn, they got you.
That was cold blooded.
Cold
Then they come out the corner, I catch all 3 of them slipping. They're like, yeah, we got him or her. And I'd be like, thanks though.
Clean up crews here.
Right.
Now we out here playing Army 2 basically. You know what I'm saying? Kenny slide out, he start putting them shots down. I'd be like, Kenny, stop, you gonna die. Just come back. And Kenny slide back in, I slide out. They're like, why that guy got health again? Like, different person mode.
Now, slightly changing topics. Gears of War 5.
Gears.
It's like,
Or since now it's officially called Gears 5. It's not actually.
It's just called Gears 5. It was like we was being lazy. We didn't want to put that
Right,
Gears
we didn't put the whole
5 on it.
We ain't gonna add no extra crank on the
You could have been lazy and just been like, yo, GLDL 5, baby.
How much did you play it for?
Bro,
How much did you play it?
because I just downloaded it this morning, I didn't really get to have a whole bunch because I was literally waiting on my clothes to dry. So like when I threw my clothes in the washer, I jumped on and started doing horde mode.
Oh, you did Horde mode? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you are.
I got to wait 20 before the game crashed.
What up, Yoink?
The game crashed though. Mm-hmm. But,
okay, so you did.
oh, I also, I told you this, well, my PlayStation works on all other games, including Gears of War 4. It wouldn't work on Gears of War 5, so I had to play with mouse and keyboard. And so I didn't know how to lay down the. No, I'm good with mouse and keyboard. I was banging heads. I didn't know what keys were set up for horde mode, so I didn't know how to lay down the traps and stuff like that. So, but that shit was fire. I thought they blowing some cats away. I felt like it felt better.
It felt good, right?
And the gun. I don't mean like I'm talking like I'm literally playing mouse and keyboard right now. I'm good with aiming. I'm fine with mouse and keyboard. I was still able to pull like I had the regular Lancer, not the chainsaw Lancer, but the other one with
the retro.
the retro.
Right.
I think it was a retro.
Yeah, with the.
And I was still spearing cats on mouse and keyboard, like no problem. Hit them niggas with the hit them in the air and joust them.
Yeah, that's the thing about Gears 5 is like the control of it, like it just feels very tight, cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Like the movement is good, the controls is good.
I was like a lot for Outsiders.
Yep. It's really on some.
He was number one.
Gears 5 is like really on some Thanos shit. Like it's perfectly balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how tight it feels.
That's all
My
I
opinion
can
on
say.
Exactly. Like,
my opinion on Gears is, it is the. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything on the story, because you know the story like different opinion. Plus I haven't played it.
Me and Hypno.
Gameplay wise,
He first.
Gameplay wise, it is the best Gears of War I've ever played.
I agree.
Gameplay wise.
What about you, Kenny?
He ain't played it because all he plays is Destiny. So back to Shun.
Basically.
So,
I ain't play that junk. Ain't even no reason I didn't. Ain't no need to even pretend. I do like
we gonna have to
Gears.
change. We gonna have to get a new podcast, and we gonna have to get a Destiny podcast. I think Kenny will actually be able to be involved.
Hey.
It's gonna be called Fire Team.
Right,
That's undertaken.
Right, that's what it's gonna be
Facts.
called Fire Team Groups.
It's called Guardian Team Chat.
Right. Hosted specifically by
Guardian
Kenny.
Team
You know?
Chat.
Like we're trying to get him to get some dialogue in about a game.
I watch Fire Team Chat though sometimes.
Nah, I've watched it too.
Although they're missing quite a few members right now. Come on, pick your members up.
But anyways,
It's true.
no, actually no. Hold on. What were you gonna say about Gears?
No, I like Gears. We put in big work on what? Three?
Three.
Yeah.
Remember.
I like Gears a lot.
We could work on 4.
Hey,
Hey, did you
no,
get
Which
your
one
show set about
was
Windows
y'all
10?
being like 2 hours?
One night. Cool. We
Oh,
started
one
at
night.
like what was it like 7,
What'd you say,
8
Larry?
o'clock?
We started late. It was like 7.
Yeah, like 7, and we beat it by like 5:30 in the morning. That was 4 specifically.
My signal
Shun went in on that joint.
We went here and we was like, hey,
Go ahead and beat that.
since we fully grown working
Yeah,
adults,
we ain't
we're
stopping.
gonna spend one night, we're gonna beat
That's it.
Gears 4.
That's what we did.
Yeah, we went through and beat the whole game in one sitting.
Roll credits, sun was
Took a
coming
while.
up.
Like 8, 9 hours.
It was cool though.
If somebody hadn't died so much, we could have beat it a little bit faster. Man, it was some trash. Psych, it was this nigga. Sorry, no, I'm good. Nah, we didn't die that much. But there was one part where we kept dying. I forget what
No, that was back when me and Sean were playing. We was playing. What's that damn game? The scary game that was co-op. The third one was co-op. And nigga Sean kept getting clapped. The name of that damn game. It was either he was getting clapped or he was at the workbench for like 3 hours. What was that game?
Dead Space.
Dead Space 3. Let me tell you.
I wouldn't get clapped.
It's
No,
not a
let
workbench
that's
game.
not fair. Let me
That's
paint
not
y'all the
fair.
story. Let me paint y'all the story. Let me slow it down. Paint y'all the story real quick, okay? This story time. I got a story to tell. Me and my man right here. We was playing Dead Space 3. It's the first Dead Space that was co-op.
Don't listen to nothing this nigga says.
2-player co-op. I was playing as Isaac Clarke. He was playing as John Carter. right? He's playing that joint.
He's on.
And we've seen the checkpoint screen so many times. I was like, shit, what's going on? He was like, bro, I'm dying.
What is going on?
You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, we finally get past one part, and then we get to the checkpoint. Trying to be like, all right, there's workbench over there. I'm like, all right, bet. You know, I'm looking at my watch. Like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, 5, 6 tops. 3 hours later, I'm like, Sean, what's going on over there? He's like, bro, I'm still cussing. Nothing's operating.
I'm gonna hit the Patrick Star 3 hours later.
He's like, you have to give me a minute.
Then his face look around like, I ain't got no more cards.
Right. Sean got off the workbench. I was like, all right, cool, we back in it. We get back, as soon as we get to the next scene. Whoop, we restart the checkpoint again. I'm like, Sean, what's going on? He's like, I died again. I'm like, Sean, it's a whole lot of death in the workbench, baby.
Hold on now. Two things.
Would body you quick,
Two things. One, about the workbench. He's exaggerating those numbers. And I was only ever on the workbench because this guy or this guy who I played with would leave the game. They would be like, yo, hold on, I gotta go deal with something. I'm like, cool. I sit on the workbench. I be out here working on the workbench. They would get back and sit there for 10 minutes. And I'm sitting on the workbench like, damn, they're taking a long time. And they be like, man, you've been on the workbench forever. I'm like, I didn't even know you was back. Why didn't anybody tell me you was back? Like,
ultra guilty.
Number 2, I don't know if anybody in this chat has had the experience of playing as John Carver in Dead Space 3. He does not have the same experience as Isaac. I was out this show like, yo, when are these demons coming? What is happening? Somebody help. Literally, you get teleported into another universe where demons are attacking you. And Scoop's like, help me out, help me out. I'm like, bro, I don't even see you. You literally, literally get.
It's basically like he gets mind control and he goes into this other like.
Yo, he gets teleported.
And he basically gets fucked up.
My nigga, I'm literally like, I'm in here. There's fire and brimstone everywhere. I'm like, what's going on? Why isn't he helping me? He got a big body.
It was funny seeing it.
And you died a bunch of times.
It was funny seeing it being the other character in the background like. I'm like, yo, you good?
Why you not helping me?
Right.
My nigga out here looking like behind and shit, bro.
Right.
With the jaw wide open.
Nah, it's looking like when Ish was making Bama's float, you know, with the white eyes.
Yep. Son, that's so funny, man.
I wish we played it back game, though, so that you could understand what I was going through, because I was like, bruh, like,
he's like, I went through
the first time it happened,
had to go through.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time it happened, I freaked out. Me and him were just playing, we just running around like we already played like a good hours. It didn't start happening until halfway through the game.
Yeah.
And only out of nowhere, it was like we're running, and we was like waiting for like a little horde section where it's like waves and enemies come at you, you gotta defend yourself. And I was sitting in the corner, I'm waiting, like I'm not a gun, I'm like I'm cool, I just got off the workbench, so my gun looking good, you know what I'm saying? And next you know, the whole world just turns dark, and there's like these demons running at me, and I was like.
What just happened? Where are we even at right now?
Who am I? I started running around. I was doing. No. The funny part is because Scoop couldn't see what I was doing. All he could hear is me on the mic, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's like demons, bro. I'm like, bro. I was freaking out. Like, what is this? Like. Bro, it wasn't until like the end of the game I realized this nigga was having some type of some psychic breakdown type shit. The whole time we was playing. And so every now and then we get to a point where my man was just going to his own world, and then one time Scoop sent me a picture, and my nigga was just in the corner like
he's like
just like, in the corner like
he's like for real.
Yeah, he's like
for real in the corner, bro.
Here, like, because at that point there's nothing that the other character can do. You kind of just have to sit there and
you gotta wait.
Yeah.
The worst part is there was a couple times where like he finished off the horde and I was still inside this little world fighting, and he's like, bro, I'm done. There's no enemies. Like, what are you doing? Like, let's go. I'm like, bro, I'm still here. I don't even know what the goal was. I get to the end, you see this nigga's children dying, shit. Like, this shit was awkward, bro.
I love the game.
Like, it was a good game, and I wish there was a I feel like what they should have did was they should have split it off. There's something, alright, this wasn't scary because of the co-op feature. So, Dead Space 4, if there was one, we can go back to our scary spells. But we realize there is a market for this. We'll make a spin-off that will be in the Dead Space universe, but not quite that, because the weapon building, obviously, I loved it.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Because it was like every time I go in there, yes, I just spend some time in there, but like there was always a slight improvement. Oh, move this here, move that there, grab that, spin that. And next thing you know, I'm coming out with this beast ass gun. Like, this shit was fire.
Where do you come from?
That's mosquito.
Yeah. Beast. Mosquito is that.
You out here catching mosquitoes.
Mr. Miyagi with the shits.
No, but what are your thoughts on Gears? Go back on subject.
Like I said, I mean, I played quite a bit of horde mode so far. That's what I played the most. Me and Hypnotic started the campaign on my joint. I think on my joint we're at the end of Act 1. Or no, we have one chapter left, and that's the end of Act 1. So
Still some more good stuff.
yeah. So still haven't played all the campaign, obviously, but like visuals for the campaign, the facial animations are, whew, like they just look so good. It's like definitely the best looking Xbox game.
Yo,
for sure.
for anybody who has an Xbox or a PC that's gaming capable
Here's the plug.
with Windows, if you don't have Gaming Pass, I'm not sure what the criteria is, but right now they are giving the Game Pass away for $1. So if you got a PC capable of playing, you can legit get on right now and spend $1 for a month or two. Because I literally this morning I spent $2. I got Game Pass for 2 whole months until they even come talk to me. So Gears of War is gonna be. I'm literally gonna be able to play the entirety of Gears of War 5 for $2. Nigga, that's less than a red box.
Yeah.
That's less than a red box right now. Now, obviously, if you have an Xbox, I believe you can do the same thing, and you actually have access to more. It's not just Gears, though. Game Pass gives you more than just Gears.
Right.
Yeah, it's give you.
I already downloaded I want to try that out.
That's too funny.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, I feel like if you got a PC or Xbox,
That won't be my loading.
it's worth having Game Pass. Especially at this point now. You know what I'm saying?
One go.
Shout it.
I'm at.
Glue.
So I feel like it's worth it. But yeah, I definitely, I'm enjoying it. But to be honest though, what I've been playing since yesterday is fucking Borderlands.
Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3.
Now,
I think that
none of
deserves
us,
its own
It's amazing.
show.
others have bought Borderlands 3 yet, so
Sir.
I think it
Tell us how you
deserves
feel
its
about it.
own show.
One,
We
let's
shouldn't
get more
even-
into it.
We shouldn't even.
Get more into it.
Yeah. Like,
got to go keys.
Right.
You got 7 golden keys already?
Yeah, they dropped some codes yesterday.
Did you, are you going
Cheat
to...
codes.
I should have did that.
Right.
Through the game? Can you do it through the...
You can't do it through the game. You can put them in through the game. But you can get to go to I'll get the video after we finish. But yeah, just real brief on that.
What's this? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
You know what it is.
it's more Borderlands, but it's more tighter, more everything, whole bunch of quality of life improvements compared to the second one. But yeah, like I said, I definitely think we'll talk more about that once everybody has really got
Sling it down like your profile play.
I do have a question.
Tomorrow when I'm off on my break.
Hey, Larry,
Yo, what's up?
are you getting Borderlands?
Are you gay?
Go ahead, man. Are you getting Borderlands, yo?
What's the planning on?
No. What's your next purchase?
My next purchase will be Control on Friday.
Control.
And
that's the remedy.
Control that came out last month.
That's the remedy joint. You know, the niggas who made
Yeah,
Power
yeah.
and made the other joint.
I haven't messed with
Hey,
Just
I have to look at it. What's the other
let's
game?
talk about what's the other game they did after
hopefully
Alan
you
Wake?
get this. My niece played Alan Wake. Number 2.
Alan Wake.
I'm gonna say number
The
2.
American.
No, not Alan Wake. What's the other one though?
I mean,
The other game that they had
Right.
like a couple
Bros,
years ago.
my bro's numbers.
Quantum Break.
He
Quantum
got
Break.
my numbers. Number
Yeah,
1's the
yeah,
oldest,
yeah.
number 2's the second oldest. She played that jump, man. Game scared the fuck out of her, dog. I was laughing.
Like, I'll be honest with you. I was debating, what's up?
What were you saying, Larry?
No, you go there.
I was about to say, I was debating my conscience earlier last week. I was thinking about getting an EA game.
Oh yeah. So look, that's another story I gotta tell. Let me tell y'all about your man.
The world's gonna end tomorrow?
Right. Let me tell you about your man. Let me tell y'all about your man. Long shot underscore Larry. He was getting ready to. He was getting
My
ready.
character select would be.
He was getting ready to
the
cave
joint,
last week. You know what I'm saying? He was getting ready to go against his
Power
word.
Rangers. Remember Power Rangers?
Go against
came on the
his
OG 94
ethics.
joint?
And his moral.
Oh yeah.
You got that joke?
Hey, long shot. How much was that joint last week? It was
It's
like
$5. It's $5 until $5
yeah.
until tomorrow
He was gonna buy Burnout Paradise.
or Tuesday. I should say.
That's smart. That's smart though.
It was on sale for like $5.
Right.
So,
But women,
literally, we were in the chat. And he was like, damn, near crying because he was like, I don't want to do it, you know, because he don't want to support EA. So he was like, I think I'm gonna do it. Playing something, I stopped what I was doing, and I was like, wait, what? He was like, I think I'm gonna do it. I was like, Larry, you're going against your word. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're going against your green, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
what you do, Larry.
Man of your word, Larry.
Create another profile on your
Change their
system
mind.
and you buy it.
That's what he said. He was like, you can change your mind. Larry was hurt. He was gonna buy that burnout so bad. You can taste it. You can taste it.
you know what you do, Larry?
Go ahead. I told him, I was like, just go ahead and cave,
No,
Larry.
no,
Go
no,
ahead, like the
buy-
rest.
buy-
Oh, let's
Buy
man,
the
you,
game and put it on Hidden Games.
That's right.
Yo.
Go ahead and do it, man.
you know what you do, man?
Join the club.
That's funny.
You
What's that?
justify it. You download that game and be like, this wasn't really EA's product. This is Criterion's product. That's why I bought it. Because
Even though
EA,
there's a big ass EA sticker on the box.
they put their, that's the clause of their contract. Hey, you can do whatever you want with this game, but you better put EA big on it. Right. EA big. But like EA literally did not do anything for that game other than supply some bread.
They was doing that game on stream.
They was doing that for Madden.
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
that's the thing.
They used
That's the thing I was trying to tell Larry. Like, if he does buy it, you're getting it for $5. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
really
it's like,
can't be mad.
yeah, like you're not really giving him much.
Yeah,
I
You know
mean,
what you
Yeah,
can
give
get? You
me
know
that
you can get
much,
$5.
a lot. I need some for my gas tank right now.
Five McDoubles.
No, you can't. You got touched.
One dance.
5 McChicken
Club. Unlimited amount of sauces at Taco Bell.
Absolutely.
A whole week of entertainment from One-Eyed Cat's mom.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Go ahead.
You threw me off. You went.
I thought it'd be like $5.
Yeah, on that note.
Had to, yeah.
Solar system.
I want to meet you.
She hauled herself out to a bunch of fat chicks,
Mm-hmm.
but she ain't charged nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that'd be like $5 myself. So
Oh, that's
whatever.
hurtful.
Right. Yeah, so that's how that goes. So are you going to do it, Larry? Let me ask you the final question. Are you going to do it?
Step back.
You said you have until tomorrow, right?
I'm gonna do it with tears running down my face.
Ah, my man came in. I love it.
You are supporting Criterion. You are not supporting EA.
Alright. As soon as I press checkout, proceed to checkout, download it.
He's like, I had to click accept on the EA license agreement before the game even started.
It's gonna be like Shocker has gone offline.
Right.
It's not gonna be silent.
My man don't want to do it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of companies and organizations, companies that aren't shit. Gamestop, one day this week, I can't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, they're closing an additional 220 stores.
Near you.
Yep. So yeah, like I remember when we had a conversation before about as far as how much longer do you think GameStop's gonna last. Like a lot of people